Hello again. Welcome to another episode of Top Reddit Posts Archive. Probably should come up with a better name than that, but it's what we're going to go with. And you might hear the occasional sound of fireworks in the background. It is July 3rd, and people are already getting amped, getting crazy. So here we go. We'll just do a little bit of r/memes today. r/memes. Now that we're men, we have facial hair. Teacher, I need 4 strong men to pick up these boxes. 6-year-old me and the boys. And I do remember those days. I was raised Mormon, and so I used to carry all the I'm the guy in the meme with all the chairs too. That's I didn't get any good Mormon pussy for that, because that's not how it works in the Mormon church, but I definitely carried chairs. r/pics. This is Kane. Kane just turned 20. Say happy birthday to Kane. You know, I forgot to mention, I have my dog here, Bingo. He's our special guest today. And he is tearing up this chair, actually. Oh, yikes. No, Bingo. Bad. No, don't tear up the chair. Bingo. What are you doing, Bingo? What do you have to say for yourself? What do you have to say for yourself? You're destroying this chair, Bingo. Okay, no more. No more, Bingo. No more. Oh, I just totally wrecked this chair. Okay, anyway, that's Bingo. Alright. This is Kane. Kane just turned 20. Say happy birthday to Kane. And that is an old dog. It's a beautiful dog and an old dog. Good pupper. I'll skip memes. How long a hot dog can get. And this guy here is just doing a panoramic and moving the hot dog as he goes. And that's good. It's got a good ending to it. It's a little bit distorted looking, but it's pretty good. r/funny yet again, coming out with the most moderately funny posts of 2020. Oh, hi.
Hi.
How are you doing? Bingo was destroying this chair, so I think it's better that
we need to...
I'm just gonna have to buy a new chair.
I don't know how to sew.
Yeah, this is my life.
What's up, pores?
Alright, r/white people Twitter. You are still gonna have lots of time to accomplish something. This is Ashley Clements. She says, for anyone who feels like they wasted quarantine because they didn't write a novel or learn a new language or get shredded, I have good news. Quarantine ain't over. Get back inside. And that is the truth. Let's go ahead and do our coronavirus check. COVID-19 cases. Ooh, look at that. South Carolina at a new solid high of 1782 in one day. And we've got, let's see what all says. America coming out beating its own record again, 54,869 cases in one day. That's pretty
so
incredible.
Scary.
It's undoubtedly going to reach 100,000 cases if we continue at the same pace.
By tomorrow, I can't even imagine what the beaches are going to look like in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, 4th of July tomorrow. Please stay inside. Stop getting each other sick. Stop sneezing and coughing on each other's mouths and noses.
Or just avoid crowds.
And just stop.
Like, if you go out, just have your masks. And avoid crowds.
Or just stay inside and don't do anything.
Like, I understand if some people want to celebrate with a few family members, and I don't like judging with that, but just be careful.
Separate from your families, divorce your wives, leave your girlfriends and your boyfriends.
Leave your
husbands,
babies outside on the front
all of
porch.
your non-binary relations, leave them all, because it's dangerous out there.
Yeah.
r/pics to the Karens that can't wear masks. I have asthma and work 13-hour shifts in this. And this has been a common trend so far. I've seen a lot of posts of people posting themselves wearing masks and saying, look, I wear masks, so can you.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess is a fair enough point.
Mm-hmm.
All right, r/well, that sucks. Summers in England. Let's see how summers in England are. Oh, it's just cloudy as hell.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow, that's actually really a dark cloud. I don't think I've ever seen that dark of a cloud in the daytime. Is that how it usually is over in England?
Very cloudy, yes.
Getting mild weather, 2020 weather in
I don't know
Twickenham.
how dark their skies are, but I know it's very
Twickenham.
cloudy usually.
We don't have whimsical names in America like this.
Yeah,
Twickenham.
Twickenham? That's
Twickenham.
awesome.
Would you like to take a jolly ride over to Twickenham?
Twickenham.
All right, we got r/ah. These 2 foster puppies rescued from a hoarder were so scared, but they finally let me pet them. Oh, little ear pets.
Sweetie.
Little tiny ear pets.
They love it. Look, they're eating it up.
That's precious.
Oh.
Precious.
Bingo. Go back to being a puppy.
Bingo.
Meow.
Stay there. Stay there, buddy. You're our special guest. Stay there with your little red eyes. Oh, thank you for your hand. Nice to meet you.
Could the camera see him?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, I'm
There he is.
terrible.
That's okay. r/funny. Here's how 12-year-old Gusto copes with fireworks and thunderstorms. He shuts himself in the bathroom and turns on the overhead fan for white noise. Here it is, finally captured on video. And go ahead, and I guess I should turn the sound
Wow,
off.
that's brilliant. I mean, obviously the owner had to do with that as well, but...
Yeah. So he closed the door.
That, we should post that because I think that would help a lot of owners.
Hear the thunderstorm.
Does he actually turn on the white?
That's some very Murica decor they have in there. It's kind of, it clashes. It doesn't really fit actually.
Oh, they call that a white noise machine.
No, it's it makes white noise with fan.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Well, that's what I mean. Is like for them, that's a white noise machine. It's the same effect. White noise sounds.
No one said white noise machine. What are you saying?
Oh, for white noise, right there.
Yeah.
So it makes white noise sounds.
Right.
That's why I thought it was interesting because I never thought about that.
Yeah.
How that can have the same.
r/pics. Thomas Jefferson photo recreation by his 6th great grandson.
Wow.
Thomas Jefferson, known very well for being a slave owner and for having children with a lot of slaves. So a lot of his children are in fact black. So that's his 6th great grandson.
That's amazing.
There's kind of an uncanny, like, you can see like the eyebrows and the
Absolutely.
nose shape and the mouth shape. And like even kind of like the jawline a little bit, kind of has the same shape.
Yeah, I just actually read
similar face shapes.
an article of his slave life basically, and he apparently raped one of his he had a mistress, but it was just him raping her at like since she was 12 or 13.
Oh God, that's terrible.
And they had a lot of kids together.
It's almost weird
And
saying
he kept her in
it's
a
almost weird saying they
basement.
had a lot of kids. That's terrible. That's a founding father.
Yeah, he kept her in a basement, and he let the children go free. Like as African Americans, they were able to go free and be free, but not her. She was always kept.
Well, they were Americans because they were born in America. But r/damn, that's interesting. A father designs a headstone for his wheelchair-bound son, depicting him free of his earthly burdens.
Oh
I like that a lot.
my God!
That's cool.
Wow.
Yeah, that's really beautiful. r/next fucking level. That's some determination to look upon. An 11-year-old girl in Nova Scotia, when told she couldn't swim in her local river, initiated testing of the river for fecal contaminants. After the samples tested above allowable limits, 3 levels of government committed $15 million to install 600 septic tanks along the river.
That's amazing.
So that's an 11-year-old girl doing more than I'll ever do in my life.
Yeah, that's amazing.
r/trashy. Freaking Ohio. Imagine getting so angry over buying ice cream you slam doors and start swearing at employees. And this is from WLWT Channel 5, my favorite one. Oh, and 5 hours ago. 555. Okay. 200 divisible by 5. Interesting. Stop yelling at these young girls. Stop slamming doors. Stop swearing at them and making a scene. Stop! These girls are wearing masks for your protection, the owner of the creamery wrote on Facebook. So they're just trying to give out ice cream, and people are...
Why would they yell at them for wearing masks?
Just all these anti-mask people.
Like
whatever.
saying it doesn't exist? The coronavirus
Well,
doesn't
some people
exist?
say that. Yeah, some people say you're being a sheep. There's a million different excuses people have for not.
That's insane.
This is kind of cool. r/gaming. For the last 3 years, one of my friends has been working on his first game. It's a co-op platformer where one player is in VR, the other is on PC. So the VR guy is the guy wearing VR glasses is this giant robot in the background.
Wow.
And he controls the hand to help the player who's on the PC to finish. It's a co-op game. It's super cool. I would play the shit out of that. I feel like it's going to be one of those things that doesn't come out and look the way it's supposed to, but...
Oh, that's incredible.
Hopefully. r/politics. r/politics. Stacey Abrams on long lines to vote. It's a poll tax when someone has to risk an entire day's wage. Yeah, it's honestly utterly stupid that we don't have a voting holiday yet. If it's something that you expect every single person to do, and you don't give everybody that day off to do it, it's
Absolutely.
just... I mean, that's voter suppression on its very, very minimum. It's voter suppression.
How do we vote for that?
You just vote for a president that wants it, I guess, or a congressman that wants it.
I mean, has it been talked about
I don't
recently?
know. I get the feeling that it doesn't really matter what we vote for, personally. But I'd hope otherwise. I hope that voting still matters, and continues to matter in the future. But I could also just be a lazy 25-year-old boy. What the fuck is going on here?
Yes. Yes. So much yes.
Wow.
Look at him. Look at him go.
Flexibility. And he just leaves.
His energy is so much.
What
Who is he?
Are you serious?
That's the best.
Okay, can we watch that part
Yeah.
again?
Yeah.
What? Okay, right here. You think he's just gonna leave and
His
then...
energy is so much. Who is he?
Yes, who is this guy? Who are you?
That's so funny. Hi,
That's
Bingo.
amazing.
Oh my god. Bang.
Oh.
My grandfather had a dog named
love
JJ.
that.
Super Jack Jr. Looked just like this dog. Same energy level. I'm gonna say that every time I come up to you. Alright. R/next fucking level. Amazing way to get the shot. I've seen this before. It's really cool.
It was really fucking cool.
Yeah, a guy does it on skates. Who said rollerblades weren't cool?
Yeah.
This guy made rollerblades cool again.
Rollerblades are dope.
I'd be so afraid to like roll an ankle while carrying that camera. That's so good. It's shocking. It's amazing when you see the background of how people film certain movies, certain shots, and it's amazing what extent people go out to. Like when they do car chasing scenes, I would urge you to look at how they do car chasing scenes. It's shocking to watch the way they have the person kind of overarched and hanging over the side of their car filming, and when they have these big contraptions hanging out of the top of cars and they have them swiveling back and forth going 40 miles an hour. It's shocking. Just a cool kid and dad.
He's on a motorcycle. What is he on? That was really
So
cool.
exciting. Oh, they want me to play Dota. Here, 1 second. Oh. Gimme 10-ish. Okay. R/we doing over snow. Okay. Go without me.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It's just, he's just overthrow. Okay. Alright. R/wholesome memes. Walk slowly, please. Huffs. So, shared interests, check. Same morals and values, check. Identical future plans, check. Walking speed compatibility, and this is definitely me, and that's Alejandra. She can't keep up with me. My blank stare, ghost-eyed, forward march into eternity.
Yeah.
When shortcuts enter the 3D world. So that's cool. Just a physical representation of what all the shortcuts look like. Control A is control. It's like all. Control S is save. That's kind of cool. Control piece print. My buddy found a box of 100-year-old nudes in his wall. There you go. There's some titties back from Titty City.
That's actually really artistic work. I love that.
Well, you had to. It had to be a really slow shot if you were going to take something, because it's not like you could take. I mean, I guess that's sepia tone, so I guess that was a little faster than like really early stuff.
But I mean, that's semi-nude, and then
That's
one.
pretty much nude.
And then that one is implied nude. That's a lot of implied nude.
Well, you can see a titties.
Well, yeah.
Titties. Anyway, there's your 100-year-old nudes.
That's gorgeous.
R/memes. Too smart. Hi, I found this phone. You're the first on the contact list. Could you tell your friend has been found? Which friend? The one whose name is at the top of your screen. Haha. Oh yeah. LOL. So you can tell them I found it. Yeah, will do. Hi, it's Adam. Someone's found your phone. Yeah, this is big brain time. Again, R/memes putting out just low quality 74.4K upvotes. I hate these Tinder apps. So this girl named Lauren says, how's your evening? It's a must-have on my checklist to have a job, a house, and a car, and it's a must that you be 6 foot plus. So the guy responds, hello, I meet all those requirements. It's a must on my checklist that you have 9 months of cash reserves in case of an emergency, a debt-income ratio of less than 30%, and put at least 20% of your income in a tax-advantaged retirement account. Also require C cups or bigger.
I love that.
Yeah, well, I don't think she's going to meet those requirements. Those are some tough. Debt income ratio of less than 30%. Holy shit, you're making some good money. For me to have a debt income ratio of less than 30%, I'd have to make like 10 grand a month.
I don't even know what it is for you.
That's
You'll
wild.
tell me later.
It's not good. R/interesting as fuck. This is an Aztec Mayan weapon called Miquahuitl.
Macahuatl.
Maquahuitl. It's made from just sharp rocks. Obsidian is mostly used, and wood. It's so strong and sharp, it can not only decapitate man, but also a horse.
Wait, sharp on the edges of the obsidian, the rock?
Yeah, they sharpen the edges of the rocks.
But that one isn't sharpened, right? It looks.
Well, you can't tell
really
from here,
sweet.
but I assume it is. I like that they put the skull with the eyeballs in the middle there. That's kind of cool.
That is really cool. That is a really cool thing to know.
r/ask Reddit, every person you've ever thought about while masturbating suddenly falls over dead under suspicious circumstances, and detectives are trying to piece things together. How screwed are you? And that sounds like kind of a boring Ask Reddit. A turtle that was stuck gets help from humans. So this turtle here was stuck upside down. Now, I gotta ask the one question of, if an animal dies every time it lands on its back, is that really an animal that's gonna make it very long? I don't know.
Well, they're just not meant to be on land, baby. So yes, they can make it long.
Yeah, they go on land. That's where they lay their eggs.
Yeah, they can go on land, but they live most of their lives in the water, Bubba.
I know, it just seems wrong that they should die from landing on their back. That's good.
That's
He's
just
free.
me.
And there's another big one. Look at it. He was waiting. His buddy was chilling out for him.
Oh my gosh, that's
See?
so sweet.
Like, hell yeah.
Oh.
What's up, Jaquario?
Was there more to that video?
No, that was it. r/prequel memes. You know, something about being banned. I don't really care. Movie details. In Rango 2011, actors actually performed just like in a live movie, and this was later referenced by animators in animating the film. And that's really interesting. They actually, you wouldn't think with a film like this, something that's so surreal as a bunch of animals going around a western town, him wearing a Hawaiian shirt would have been something that was acted out in real life. Is
it to get like the proper verbal response? So like if he kicks and he's kicking it, like he sounds exaggerated.
Well, it's a point of reference is what matters. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like for the voices and stuff.
Yeah, for the voices.
No, I assume that they work that in when they just do the inside of the voice room. This is so that the animators know how to animate properly for the situation.
Oh, okay.
It's because when they animate this, they're going to do it based on what it looks like in real life.
Oh, I see.
So you may as well, while you have the actors there, you may as well have them do the actual thing.
Reference for animators, yeah.
A pic of Allison Brie and Danny Pudi in a Donald Glover show back when Community was airing.
I don't know who that is.
A bunch of people from the show Community. I guess everyone likes them.
Oh, yeah. I recognize them.
r/mildly
But what
interesting.
was it about? Where were they at?
They're in a Donald Glover show. So I assume for one of his rap shows.
Oh, so it was just... Oh, okay.
Yeah. Rust formed on this old spool of wire in one of the coolest ways I've ever seen. Oh, that's super cool. That's actually just rust. I thought that was a pattern on the column.
That's weird.
That's so weird.
What?
How does that even happen? That's so strange.
Like it didn't have a pattern before it formed?
No, like it just like this is how the rust happened because the wire was wrapped around it. That wire right there used to go.
Looks like it had water things as well.
Because wearing a mask is political. You can have an edit button when everyone wears a mask. Stay the fuck out of politics. Yeah.
Wait, what? You can have an edit button. I don't get it.
It's just I think that Twitter people are asking for an edit button on Twitter so that after they make a tweet they can edit the tweet.
Oh my gosh, that would be nice.
And they're saying you can have an edit button when everyone wears a mask.
When I first made that like Twitter like a couple months ago or whatever, I thought it was so strange that I didn't have an edit button. I tried to figure it out for the longest time. Yeah. And I googled it and it just said it doesn't have it.
Right. Well, I think that's the issue is if people were to like it and then you edited it, it would show that they liked something that is completely different.
That response, oh my god.
Which is not about politics whatsoever, but you know.
Oh my god.
r/pics insane macro shot of a bubble. That's a bubble.
Wow.
That looks like if a hippie was given the option to draw a planet, like to make a planet whatever they want it to look like.
I wonder what camera they used for that.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Very good one.
I know it's a macro lens, but...
Bouncing it... How'd you know that?
I'm just saying it out loud.
How'd you figure that one out? Sherlock? Bouncing a ball off 7 pans, 1 glass plate, a vertical surface, and making it into a cup just barely bigger than the ball. This is kind of cool. He misses the first few times.
Oh.
How much time did this person spend on this?
It's worth.
Hell yeah. Well worth it.
That's awesome.
Dinner and a show. This is a good one.
Oh, is she gonna do a flip?
r/news. 2 officers who allegedly used stun guns on man dozens of times charged with murder. How can you justify dozens of times? Like, how could you not get this person under control after the first or second time that you stun them? Like, that's clearly just egregious. They're just stunning him just to stun him at that point.
I have heard that you could stun like really heavyweight people and they don't go down after a few times, but after 4 or 5, I'm pretty sure they all go down.
What is it? Stun. Let me look at this
depending
video.
on their weight and their body size.
You're next, bitch. I'll get you, bitch. Here's my favorite stun gun video.
I'll get you, bitch.
You got what?
You got stunned. Look.
I'll get you, bitch.
That's
I'll get you,
crazy.
bitch. All right. We got r/next fucking level. A secret conversation with a monkey. I love this. Oh. Train the monkey to whisper to him. He's wearing pants too. I love it. Bingo, you just don't cut it, buddy. You're not like a monkey. Nah, you're perfect. I love it.
That's how I feel like with some of the toddlers I work with. Because I know they can't really understand certain things that I tell them.
Little monkeys.
Yeah, they're like little monkeys.
That'll look good. That'll look good in the future when someone pulls up this video and you're working somewhere. I think about the children and the monkeys.
Well,
r/bikini bottom Twitter. They're good friends though. Me talking to the same 3 friends I've had for years. He sounds very eloquent. Me when I meet literally anyone else. So yeah, that makes sense.
no.
That's good. r/old school cool. Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger from Twins 1988.
Very
so
cool.
there they are
That
working
was a
together.
good movie.
You know, Danny DeVito is kind of like a surprisingly handsome guy. Because he plays such gross roles in his shows. But when you see him like dressed up like this, I feel like he's actually got he's a handsome dude. Other than being like, you know, kind of tubbed out. But like, I don't know. He's got nice facial features. You know, he's not, I don't think his face, if you cut off the rest of his body, I don't think that his face is any less handsome than Arnold Schwarzenegger's. Other than his hairline.
No comment at all.
Alright, well, I guess my preferences are different. r/picks in honor of the Redskins exploring a name change, and this is a Native American wearing Caucasians. And I see that. That would be kind of weird to have a team named Caucasians, so I guess Redskins also doesn't make sense. They have actually, I read that they're looking at actually changing the name of
weird.
the Washington Redskins.
Yeah, that is weird.
So we'll see how that goes.
That's interesting.
I hope they like it. Oh, funny if they
I'm
made it
really
more
glad
racist.
they brought that up. That's really interesting. I didn't think about that.
Let's see, how far are we in here? 23 minutes. We can probably close it after.
Yeah, let's close
more.
it soon.
Fax Kellerman. I still think about how BET really still missed the bag with creating actual meaningful content such as black cooking, home improvement, crafting shows, and not just black people embarrassing themselves or Baby Boy being played every day. Now, I don't watch BET enough to be able to make any comments on this. But I have seen a little bit of it. I've seen a little bit, and it does seem like it is very just like, is it Medea? Is that who that is? Medea. It seems like a lot of it's very like Medea kind of poisoned the waters with that, kind of made it so everyone wanted to replicate what he did, and so it's kind of vapid, just kind of meaningless, you know, TV.
Hello,
and our last one, feeding a toad as he passes through.
Have a good day. Actually, wait a minute. You missed the bug. But I got you, homeboy. Hold on.
He's like, hug me.
Oh, that was loud. That was good. All right, well.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that.
Anyway, the end, folks. You have a good night.
Oh, wait.
What?
Some toads or frogs that you touch, I don't know the difference between a toad and a frog, but some of them that you touch can die through like the oils in your fingers, you said. So be careful, because there's a lot of toads and frogs coming out in our area, and I don't know if I can touch them, and it makes me really sad. But
Careful with your toads and frogs.